Hello everyone, this is Jeff at Divine Cosmos, and this is a reading of my article entitled, Have You Discovered Your Creatorship? As always, my articles are simply my perspective that I share in the spirit of discovery and empowerment. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Have you discovered your creatorship? Did you know that through the power of your God self, you are creating your personal reality with your thoughts and beliefs? You are a creator, and you have the potential to manifest the life of your dreams. But to fully tap into your creative potential, you'll have to fully embrace your creatorship, master the laws of creation, and overcome many mental limitations. And this is no small task. Many wise spiritual sages throughout the ages have alluded to the fact that we are creating our reality with our thought. The great Roman emperor and spiritual philosopher Marcus Aurelius uttered these timeless words that echo this sentiment. Our life is what our thoughts make it. The Buddha uttered these words of wisdom that echo this idea. With our thoughts, we make the world. The Buddha expanded on this idea when he made the statement, what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Henry David Thoreau, the great American essayist, poet, and philosopher, wrote these words that echo this idea. This world is but a canvas for our imagination. So if we're creating our reality with our thoughts, you might be asking the question right now, why isn't it working for me? Well, actually it is working for you, but not in the way you think. You are always creating your reality with your thoughts. Always getting exactly what you think, expect, and believe. But if you aren't completely clear about what you desire, completely focused on what you desire, completely positive and completely free from limiting beliefs, what you will create for yourself will fall far short of your potential. Many of us are putting in plenty of effort but don't realize the many things we are doing that are counteracting much of it. As Abraham Hicks, the prolific law of attraction teacher, has said, when you no longer split your flow of energy with contradictory thoughts, you will know your power. In this article, I'll introduce you to some of the most important principles, techniques, and pitfalls of conscious creation and manifesting. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's take a side trip. Got happiness, fulfillment, success, and abundance in your life? Let's face it, many of us are not satisfied with our lives. We aren't happy with our jobs, where we live, or how much money we make. Many of us aren't achieving the success, abundance, and happiness we yearn for. Instead of dreaming big and following our passion, many of us are settling for what seems practical and doable. Many of us are afraid to take a chance and follow our passion and our dreams. What do you desire, and how do you define success? Everyone defines success differently. Some of us desire fame and fortune. Others want to live a life of adventure. Still others want to serve humanity. Whatever you desire is just fine with the universe. The universe gave you free will so you could explore and experience as you see fit. It does not judge you or your desires. It's okay with you creating whatever experiences you like. This doesn't mean it's totally indifferent about what experiences you create for yourself. The universe is experiencing through you. So when you're happy, it's happy. It wants you to be whatever you desire. It wants you to have whatever you desire. In fact, it's not just sitting around passively watching you strive towards your aspirations and desires. If you're willing to put in your full will and effort towards what you desire, it will support you. It will empower you. It's delighted when you dream big and courageously follow your passions. It will match your desire, passion, will, and effort every step of the way. If you are willing to put your heart and soul into it, the universe will be delighted to help. The great Greek philosopher Aeschylus said this: "When a man is willing and eager, the gods join in." The way the universe helps you attain your desires is by providing favorable circumstances and opportunities. It doesn't just dump a pot of gold in your lap, not in the earth game anyway. It expects you to demonstrate that you really want it. So it presents opportunities, and it's your responsibility to notice them and choose to act on them. The rules of the game that are the basis for all manifesting skills and techniques are the universal spiritual laws. These laws are statements of the dynamics that source consciousness, that God put in place when He created the physical reality system that we are currently playing in. These rules govern how the game of life works and, if fully understood, can make you a master-level player. The most well-known of these laws is the law of attraction. This law states that your thoughts and intentions attract similar experiences into your reality. It's one of the key laws that apply to manifesting, but there are many, and they all apply to a certain extent. These laws are the underlying reason for all the manifesting techniques. For the purposes of this article, I'll focus on practical manifesting techniques and ignore their theoretical underpinnings. Key elements of powerful manifesting. Stated in its simplest form, your thoughts, words, and deeds create your reality. But of course, there are many details and nuances involved that aren't necessarily obvious. Here are some of them. Strong desire and intent. The strength of your desire is where most of your manifesting power comes from. The universe senses the strength of your desire by how strong your associated emotion is. Feel your desire deeply and intensely to let the universe know that you mean business. It also doesn't hurt to tell the universe out loud your desires and goals. The universe is listening to what you say as well as what you feel. The clarity of your desire is also very important. You have to be very clear about what you want. If you're fuzzy about what you want, your results will be fuzzy as well. The clarity and strength of your desire alone will only get you so far. You have to commit mentally to getting the results you desire. You have to have a strong intent to achieve your goal. Strong intent is demonstrated to the universe in a number of ways. One way intent is demonstrated is by making plans. When the universe sees you making plans to reach your goals, it says, "Wow, you're really serious about this. I'm going to have to give you some support." And don't keep your goals and plans secret. Tell people. The act of telling others demonstrates commitment and is making an announcement to the universe of your intent. Also, writing your desires and plans down on paper is very powerful, especially if you then tack it on your wall and read it regularly. Another way that strong intent is demonstrated is by taking action in the direction of your goals on a regular basis. The classic adage applies here. Action speaks louder than words, or thoughts, or intentions. When the universe sees you taking action to reach your goals, it essentially says, "Wow, you're really serious about this. I'm going to give you even more support. I'm going to offer up some very fortuitous opportunities for you to take advantage of. The good news is that the actions that you take don't have to be big or hard. Small actions count. And it's usually more effective to take many small baby steps rather than trying to take steps that are too big and eventually you get overwhelmed and give up because it's too hard. One thing that can make or break the results that you manifest is your expectation of success. You've got to fully expect that you can achieve your goal. You have to believe you can do it. It's one thing to want something, but it's quite another to believe and expect that you will have it. It's very, very common for people to have a strong desire and intent, but deep inside, without really being aware of it, they don't really believe it. You get exactly what you expect. So expect the best, and that's what you'll get. Key number 2 to powerful manifestation, of course, is action. Taking actions that are congruent with your goal is vitally important to successful and powerful manifestation, but perhaps not in the way that you think. You could think of action as the strongest form of intention. Intention without supporting action is actually quite weak. When the universe sees you following through on your intention with action, it is convinced that you really want to achieve your goal and starts giving you its full support. The way to tell that the universe is fully supporting you is that many fortuitous coincidences and opportunities will appear to help you along your way to your goal. Make sure you stay alert for these and grab these opportunities when they appear. Generally, the more action, the better. But here's the good part. Small actions, baby steps, on a regular basis are very powerful. So don't overdo it. Pace yourself so you can make the finish line. One of the biggest mistakes people make is overdoing it, burning out, and then giving up. Slow and steady is the best approach. Another key element to powerful manifesting is focus. If you divide your attention, you're diluting your power. Give the things that you want the most attention. Prioritize. Let go of things that are no longer serving your priorities. Remember the adage, what you focus on grows, what you focus on you attract. And always focus on what you want, not what you don't. Another key element to powerful manifesting is gratitude. In fact, gratitude is the secret sauce of manifesting. One of the best ways to boost your manifesting power is to be thankful and appreciative of all the opportunities and abundance that the universe provides you. Even if you don't get exactly what you envisioned, you should fully appreciate what is offered to you. Heartfelt gratitude amplifies your manifesting power. Acknowledge and thank the universe for the help it has provided you. One of the most powerful ways to show gratitude is by sharing your abundance with others. The universe considers sharing the highest form of gratitude. Any abundance shared will eventually be returned to you many times over. The top 3 reasons your manifesting power is weak. Number 1, limiting beliefs. Beliefs are your assumptions about how things are or should be. They're often operating subconsciously. You're not aware of them. Many people have counterproductive beliefs lurking in the recesses of their mind. Here are some of the most insidious of them. A very common problem is a lack of self-worth. Deep inside, you may feel undeserving and unworthy of success. Despite the experiences that have led to your feelings of unworthiness, you must trust that you deserve good things. Let go of your perceived shortcomings and past experiences and focus on creating the new you. Don't be a prisoner of your past. Don't define yourself by what you've done in the past. Don't let it limit what you do in the now. Reimagine and recreate yourself. Step into your power and live up to your potential by thinking and believing that you are worthy of success on all levels. Success, abundance, and prosperity are your divine birthright. Related to feelings of unworthiness and undeservedness is not believing in yourself. Not believing you are capable, smart, and effective and can achieve any goal that you set your will and efforts towards. Something Confucius says seems to be appropriate here. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. Another very insidious limiting belief is what I'll refer to as money lack mindset. If there's one area where people are holding a bunch of negative beliefs, it's in the area of money. Many of us are carrying around disempowering beliefs about money that are hurting our ability to make more of it. Here are some common beliefs about wealth and money that may be lurking in your head. Money doesn't grow on trees. It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for someone who is rich to enter the gates of heaven. Rich people are selfish and greedy. Rich people must have taken the money from others. These beliefs and others like them are negative generalizations and in many cases are simply not true. Perhaps the best way to dissolve these negative money beliefs is to think about money as a means to do more good in the world. The more you have, the more you can share. The more you have, the more you can invest in purpose-driven, heart-centered ventures that improve the world. Number 2, negative thoughts and words. Every word you speak, write, and think must be as positive as possible and congruent with your desires and goals. Focus solely on your desired outcomes and don't dwell on your fears. Dwelling on your fears will counteract much of your manifesting efforts. The golden rule: focus on what you want, not what you don't want. What you say out loud is a reflection of what you think. If you're saying negative things, then you don't really expect or believe in your success. The universe is always listening, so be very, very careful about what you say and what you think. If your thoughts and words are incongruent with your intent, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Number 3, giving up too soon. The Earth game is designed to be very challenging. The universe doesn't just drop your desire right in your lap. It provides opportunities that, if seized, will lead you to your goal. One of the overarching lessons that the School of Life offers us is the value of hard work and persistence. Big dreams don't manifest overnight, at least not in this physical reality system, not in the Earth game. Our big dreams take time and many steps to be reached. The lesson here is perseverance and determination. Another lesson is to have faith and trust in yourself. Powerful manifesting requires absolute faith. Know that you have all the skills, abilities, and talents to achieve whatever you set your will and efforts towards. Believe in yourself and your dreams. Don't listen to the naysayers. Never doubt that you have what it takes and that you can achieve your dreams. Listen to yourself and say, yes, I can. And don't give up just before you prove to yourself and the universe that you have what it takes. Never give up. You must also have absolute faith in the universe, in its benevolence and in its infinite abundance. Know that the universe will provide the opportunities required to get you to your dreams and desires. But you have to be patient because the universe unfolds your good in divine right time. Don't give up just before the universe gives you your big break. The lack of faith and trust in yourself, your creative power, and the universe can lead to stress and worry. Worry is a negative energy that interferes with and diminishes the effectiveness of your manifesting efforts. Whenever you feel yourself worrying, just refocus on what you're doing with passion and purpose and do what needs to be done. Also, continue visualizing and affirming your success. And then leave the rest up to the universe and don't worry. Number 4, giving up before you start. Many of us are settling for what seems practical and doable. Most of us are not dreaming big. We have tons of excuses why we can't or shouldn't pursue our passion. We give up before we even start. Don't be that guy. Get started on building your dreams right now. The hardest part of anything is getting started. Dig in, work through the learning curve, and stick it out until things get easier. You can do it. A common excuse people give for not taking steps towards their dreams are things like, I'm too old, or it's too late. Limiting ideas about age keeps us from pursuing our dreams. Want to shatter your ideas regarding age and success? Need some proof that older people can reinvent themselves? Check out this infographic from Mind Valley entitled 20 People Who Proved It's Never Too Late to Transform Your Life. You can find the link to this in the description underneath the podcast or underneath the video or in the article on the blog. Embracing your creatorship. You are a powerful creator with the unlimited potential of the infinite universe at your disposal. Step into your power and fearlessly pursue your passions and create the life of your dreams. That's all, folks. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this article, consider subscribing to the blog or my video channel. If you'd like to subscribe on the blog, go to http://divine-cosmos.net. Enjoy.